My first guest, two-time Oscar nominee, one of the greatest movies. He's probably the biggest movie star in the world right now. His latest film is called Primary Colors. Folks, it's great. Wasn't it great, Kev?
Very cool.
I went in thinking, oh, man, is this another Clinton thing? It's not. It's not. It's not that at all. It's just a great movie about American politics. It opens today at a theater, in fact, one near me. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States of America, John Travolta.
Good to be here, Jay.
How's the car running, okay?
Thank you very much for that front wheel alignment.
Front end alignment. You see, you told me, you said, oh, the front end's out of line in my T-but. I said, give it to me.
And that's called a friend.
There you go. That's right. That's right. You can't have John Travolta going down the road like this.
Yeah, so I have formally thank you for that.
That's okay. How's the family? How's Kelly? How's Jet?
Kelly's great. Jet's great. We're having a blast.
Now, how old is Jet? I always ask this.
He'll be 6 next month.
Jeez. Now, see, I'm thinking 4. Because I remember you saying, we're going to have a baby sitting in this seat one day.
Yeah.
Now, so what do you guys do? What do you guys do? Like, when you hang out, he's at that age now. What does he like to do?
Well, we mostly jump on the trampoline. We watch Barney together. We drive. I let him sit on my lap and drive the car.
Well, you know what's funny, though? You see, I picture he watches you watch Barney. It seems like it's the other way around. Because I know you. You're like a big... See, you seem like you'd be the perfect dad, especially for a 6-year-old, because you're basically a 6-year-old, wouldn't you say?
Kind of.
Don't you don't you have the same
thing? I
thing?
mean, listen, you know, my wife complains about my having 0 discipline and all this, but it's really not true, you know. I think it's just the timing. You know, she'll observe me playing on the trampoline at 1 in the morning with him, and that's like a problem. You know, or 2 in the morning taking a drive in the car, or things like this, or pouring rice in the middle of the living room. See, I don't have a problem.
No, wait, hang on. All right, no, hang on. Okay, the trampoline I get in the car, the rice thing. Is there some religious significance?
No, he just found the rice bowl and decided it was a good idea to empty it in the middle of the room. I had no problem with that. She said it was unacceptable.
Well, see, no, they're right there. No, you see, as the father, you're supposed to go, hey, you don't pour rice. You're not supposed.
I can't do it.
Here's what I think happened. I think he poured a little rice. You went back, got the box of rice. Am I wrong? Did you go and then get more rice and pour it in?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, that's what it is, you see? Now, why? Why rice?
Because I think it felt interesting, and that was part of the playroom, you know.
Okay, now who cleaned up? Did Dad clean up after Jet went to bed? It was Dad back there?
Oh, part of it. No, yeah, I did part of it. I did do part of it.
Yeah,
sure I did. Yeah. I did.
Now, can you flip on the trampoline?
No, I'm an old geezer. I wouldn't dare try that.
No, but you're an athletic guy.
Well, Jet can flip on it, but but you know, Jay,
I don't know.
It's hard enough going through all those apparatuses on the swings, you know. My age, you know, getting caught in the slide. And
stop that. You're younger than me. Stop saying my age. You're younger than I am. How's Kelly doing? She's
doing a movie called Jack Frost for Christmas, you know.
Well, how about you guys together? Now, why?
We're going to do a movie together soon. Either one of 2, maybe one called General's Daughter or Shipping News. Which
now, is that trickier when you're working with... Because, I mean, like, you work all day, come home to your wife. Is it hard to work?
Well, we haven't done it in 10 years. We haven't worked together in 10 years, so it'll be great. I'd love to.
What was that? The
be able to see my wife.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, is that where you met?
Yeah.
So what was your first impression? You walk in. Did you know right away? Did you say...
Well, I thought the obvious, you know, that she was gorgeous and sexy. But the thing that most impressed me about Kelly was her... You know, she just was a good friend. You know, she's willing to stick with you and stick by you.
Right.
And that probably meant more to me than anything else.
Well, that's true, I guess, because you guys, Kelly Preston, of course, you guys were together when things were not as hot as they are now.
Absolutely.
I mean, you've always been
4
working,
years,
obviously, but there was a time there when it wasn't like it is now.
Yeah, and that's the test of a relationship. You know, the bad times as well as the good times.
So who's more romantic, you or Kelly?
Oh, we're both pretty romantic.
Now, you seem like a romantic guy to me. Now, you seem like you would be, because you look like you like to dream up stuff to do.
Yeah.
What would be something you got to get? I'm putting you on the spot. Because
it's okay. No, you're not. You're fine.
Like, what do you like? What's romantic? What do you do?
Well, give me a situation. I don't know.
Well, okay.
I proposed to her in a romantic way in Switzerland. You know, at midnight. That was pretty romantic.
Oh, that's big. So you went all the way to Switzerland at midnight.
Put on lederhosen.
Oh, you know. Were you at the top of a mountain or something? Where were you?
I was in a hotel at New Year's, you know.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, you know.
No, I mean, do you like a guy that wears like sexy underwear? Do you do that kind of stuff?
You don't want to see my underwear.
No, I don't. No, I mean, I don't want to see. I'm just asking.
They're just plain old Calvin Kleins.
Yeah, just a regular.
White.
All right, let me ask. I'm going to the audience. How many would say boxer? Boxers. How many say he looks like a briefs guy? Okay, what do you got? Boxer or brief?
Yeah, brief.
Brief, yeah, brief guy. Oh, there you go, brief guy. All right, listen. Let's take a little break. When we come back, we'll talk some more. Talk about the movie more with John right after this. Welcome back. Talking with John Travolta. Of course, the new movie, Primary Colors. Wonderful job in this. At no point did I see John Travolta in this movie. I mean, this is what I loved about it. I bet you get an Academy Award for this. I'm going to go out on the limb. It's just early. I know,
early,
but I really think so. It's really outstanding. Tell people the story. For anybody that didn't see the cover of Time magazine or has perhaps been on another planet, of course, it was the book about the Clinton campaign.
Well, it's actually the Stanton's campaign.
Campaign, right.
It's a fable. It was loosely based on the Clinton campaign years ago, and it's actually you get to observe all the details of what the political primaries are like.
Well, you know, I hear people chuckle because it's really not about. I mean, your character obviously is based on President Clinton, correct?
It's loosely
based. I mean, you study the mannerisms, but things happen that never happened.
Yeah, with our president.
Would you say what is it? It's a Clinton-esque character in a campaign.
Yeah,
more or less. Yeah.
But it's the film is more about human beings and politics as we see it today, and that's what I love about it. Is that it's about all of us really more than it's about anything.
So how do you prepare? Do you study? Did you study the president?
Well, you know, I've had the good fortune, as long as we've been known each other and been friends, I've been through 4 presidents. and I've met with them, and I've talked with them, had dinner with them. And, you know, there's definitely a presidential thing, you know, in essence, a kind of personality that they all share in common when it comes to things like political platforms and speech making and things like that.
Well, something I noticed, and I think you're a great mimic, besides being a good actor, because there are a few times in this movie where you turn your head in exactly the way. I never noticed Clinton turning his head that particular way until you did it, when people would listen and you'd do that kind of, you know, that sort of, that head cock, studying his movements, you know. People can't get past. You know, people can't seem to get past that this is about him. But when you see the film, you see it's not.
Can we have a clip?
Did you study the voice? Yeah.
Oh yeah. And he's a Southern.
Can you do the
governor.
voice?
Well, no, you'll see it in the clip.
I'll see it in the clip. All right.
I like to keep that separate.
All right, here we go. What scene is this now?
He's a speech to the Union.
Okay. You know what I love? This is the only political film I've ever seen, because most people, when they watch a political film, you know what the character is doing. There are scenes where I know you're lying as a moviegoer, but I believe you, like the people in the theater believe, like the people in the movie believe you. That's what really pushed this movie over the top for me, because I was going, wait a minute, I know what happened before. Why is he saying? And yet I still believed your character. That's what made it work.
Yeah.
Now you gained what? How much weight?
Oh, I'm probably a good 20 to 25 pounds.
Now, that must have been a lot of fun. You love to eat.
I did.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm looking for those parts. What weight does he have to be?
Now, did you say to yourself, did you pick anything to say, I'm going to go strictly Italian? Who? More potatoes? I mean, did you just eat whatever you wanted? Did you
well, you know, I have a gourmet palate there. I just didn't edit any food.
Yeah.
I don't have the same taste in food as this character has. He likes the ribs and the donuts and things like that. But there's a lot of different ways to get fat.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite way to get fat? Here, you're a movie star. You can have whatever you want. You tell the chef, I must get fat immediately.
Oh, no, that's not difficult. It's just, you know.
But what would you order to get fat? You could eat whatever you want. What's the one thing?
Well, instead of, you know, having a couple of bites of a piece of cake or sundae, you eat the whole thing.
I think, so it's not really gourmet, it's just more of the thing.
Well, the quality,
like instead of one Twinkie, it's 20
Well, no, that's where we go, yeah, I wouldn't choose a Twinkie, but maybe the character would have chosen Twinkie.
Okay, now how about your son, Jed? Did he ever go, Daddy, you're getting fat? I mean, because does he understand? I mean,
he doesn't care.
That's true.
No.
I guess he would.
I'm just his dad, and he loves it.
No, did you dress differently? Oh. Well, did you dress differently when you were fat? You see, that would drive me nuts, because I would think when you would go out, like normally to eat, people would go, there's John Travolta. Wow, is he fat? Because in the course of doing the movie, people must have said, he's let himself go. Look how fat he is.
Well, no, but you see, if you analyze the last 4 years, Michael, I was heavy in. Pulp Fiction, I was heavy in.
Right.
There may have been, in this I'm heavy in, but the others I was...
So you alternate?
Probably kind of every other film, I kind of take it off or put it on, and that's, again, the fun of it.
But how hard is it? It must be a killer to take off, isn't it?
Well, it is, but then you know that you have the fun of gaining it in another movie.
And that's what doctors recommend, up and down weight loss. That's, meanwhile, your heart is going... John, you killed me!
Probably.
Now, Grease is being re-released. Did you ever think that would happen? That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, Grease is still the word, I guess.
Yeah. Do you still do the Grease moves?
Well, of course. Well, yeah. No, I mean, I'm so proud of that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine each new generation gets to see it.
No, it's great.
And I'm still alive,
I believe that. Isn't that the biggest movie musical ever?
Yes.
I think it is of all time. Would you ever do another musical? You think you'd do another musical?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But I'd like it to be as good as Grease,
Maybe Grease. You could do Grecian Formula. Grecian Formula? The whole thing. Hey, listen, man, I know you got to go. This is just a wonderful film. Folks, if you think this film is about President Clinton, you will be very disappointed. It's not about, because I said to myself, oh, it's just this whole thing, and it's not. It's not that. It's about America and American politics. And a character,
all of us.
A character very similar to him. But it's just a wonderful job. John,
thank you.
Great as always. John Travolta, be right back with Lacey Chabert.